This is a production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.
The following episode of Charlotte, a City of International Success, is brought to you by Central Piedmont Community College and viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Maha Gingrich. Coming up next on Charlotte, a City of International Success, I will interview Chia-Li Chien, and we're going to talk about a very important topic about small businesses and the succession planning, which is very important. Stay with us.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Charlotte, a City of International Success. I'm Dr. Maha Gingrich. Today our guest is Ms. Chia-Li Chien, and she is a succession strategist for Value Growth Institute. Welcome to our show, Ms. Chien.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure having you. I have seen you in the community.
Yes.
Especially giving speeches about finances, including business finances, as well as for women, how to manage their money.
Right.
And so it's a pleasure to have you on our show because I'm looking forward to speaking with you about all that.
Thank you.
Where are you originally from?
I am from Taiwan, born and raised there. And
what part of Taiwan?
Taipei, the capital.
Oh, very popular.
Yes, very dense city and very popular city.
Oh, wow. Now, so you were actually born there?
I was born there, and then I grew up most of my time. I actually graduated college there before I came to the U.S. I came to the U.S. when I was 21, so I spent majority of the time in Taiwan.
That's wonderful. Now, did you have a big family or a small family?
Yeah, we have a pretty big family. My parents have a total of 4 children. I have one elder brother, one younger brother and sister.
So the girls are in between?
The girls are in between, and the girls are typically in the Chinese family, the girls are typically doing most of the house chores, and that's how the Chinese culture pretty much is.
Now, when we say Taiwan and Chinese culture, I know Taiwan is not China.
No.
But is there an influence of China on Taiwan? Is that what that is?
Yeah, the majority of the Chinese comes from the Chinese into Taiwan. And that's, we have been on the island for probably a good 7 generations.
Wow.
So we've been there for a long time, but of course during the wars, there were so many, first for World War I and World War II, there were so many immigrants came from China's side of the Chinese into Taiwan. So Taiwan is almost like a big part of many different ethnic groups from China.
Wow. But Taiwan is a free country.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
A bit different from the China side.
Okay. That's what I was wondering,
Right.
So really growing up, you said that girls do a lot of chores at home.
Right.
Is there what do boys do? I'm sorry, I have to ask.
Yeah. Most likely because the boys carries the family's name.
Okay.
Therefore, the girls typically marry off and then wouldn't possibly carry the family name. So the boys typically are the focus of the family. They get more attention about the education and school and everything else, and the girls do all the chores. When I was growing up, my sister and I had to split chores, such as doing laundries and dishwashing and all that. Plus, in the Chinese culture, as you probably know, that my dad's family also stay with us. So you have a really full house. And I remember growing up, you do laundries every other day. And back then, there was not a dryer in the household, so you air dry them. You have to go outside, and then luckily we have a pretty good yard out there. The island has sunshine pretty much all year round. And so it's a lot of work just to do laundry.
That is a lot of work. And you're still going to school too, right?
Still going to school. And I think that those chores are more of way my parents teach us from disciplines, responsibilities, as well as independence. And even though at the time when I was young, I was not happy about doing it, especially fighting with my sister. It's your turn or my turn. But at the end of the day, by the time that we each have children, and we realize we do the same to our children as well, like my daughter who does her own laundry when she was in middle school. She started packing her lunch when she was in elementary school. So same things kind of passed down by generation because of that learning that you have.
It's a responsibility and
Yes.
I would say time management.
It is. It is.
You know, because you were doing everything else as well, right?
Right, right.
So besides going to school, what else were you doing? Were you doing any extracurricular activities?
Oh yeah,
or-
most of the Chinese family, the mothers will put lots of different activities on their children. So I started piano when I was 5, but I really didn't like it because the way the teacher was teaching methods is if you make any little mistake, they punish you.
Oh goodness!
So it kind of
Just
made me
more
not
scared
really
than
like
enjoyed.
it. But onto my elementary school, by the 3rd grade, I was part of the dance team for the school, and that continues on all the way till college, where I continue to dance with the school team and in competition, that sort of things.
Dance team.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
So, how long have you learned dancing then?
Since 3rd grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It was a long time, and it was a great experience as well. And we learned mostly the Chinese folk dance, and occasionally we learned the ballet side or even jazz. Actually, jazz was one of the most well-performed dance that I did before, without knowing until you kind of tried.
Wow, that is also then physical activity.
It is.
You know, for the psychosomatic balance.
Yes, that's
of
true.
education and homework and
Yeah.
literally working at home,
Right.
helping in a joint family. That's a lot of work as well.
It's a lot of work.
And then to actually do something like dancing, I think that's pretty therapeutic there.
Right, that's true.
Too. So you just mentioned that. So during the dance, you actually were doing competitions.
Yes, we do competitions, and during the college year, I have a very good friend who happened to be auditioned in a dance competition, and then later on, I thought that was a good thing for me to try, even though I was young at the time. So I did, and I got into a group called the Goodwill Mission, which is basically junior ambassador for Taiwan. So during the college year, I actually came to U.S. in 1986 because of that. That was my very first time came to the U.S. We have a 90 minutes show. The purpose was just to increase the Chinese culture awareness. We went through visit about 20-some different states, cities, and counties, and plus tons and tons of universities. It really opened up my eyes about the world. And that's probably part of the reason that I wanted to come back. And I came back after 2 years after that.
Really, what
Yes.
an experience to
It
have.
was one of those one of the lifetime experience that you could ever have.
And for you, literally, it's a life-changing experience.
It
because
was, yeah.
You got inspired after seeing,
Right.
after coming to U.S.
Right.
And you
Right.
wanted to come back.
Right.
So, how did you come back then? I would think, is a challenge
Yes.
financially.
Yes,
For the family?
it definitely was. Especially we have 4 children in the household, and both my parents are school administrator. My dad was retired as a dean of students for the #1 high school in Taiwan, and my mom was the administrator for an elementary school, who almost made it to the principal position, but she decided to retire early.
Just before she got the principal position?
Yeah, she got appointed as a principal position, but she decided to retire early, that she wanted to enjoy her life.
Yeah.
And so
Smart
for
move.
I think so. I think and plus
we
they
work
can,
too hard.
That's right, that's right. And she actually, it was, when I came here, was all before that happened. And so because we have 4 children in the household, it is really tough to just send one. And then after I came here, my brother also came. So it was a pretty big financial burden, obviously.
Oh, I would think
yeah,
so.
but I was very, very blessed and very lucky that the school that accepted me in Connecticut State University, that they transferred majority of my college credits. So I literally only spent about a year to finish up and make up the credits to receive the bachelor degree. Then I move on to do my graduate degrees after that.
Oh, wow. That just works perfectly.
It just kind of worked
otherwise,
out.
you're talking about starting from scratch.
Right.
All the
right.
courses that you have to take again that you have
Right.
already taken.
Right.
So what was your bachelor's in?
My bachelor was in finance.
Bachelor's was in finance.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you, after you finished your bachelor's, did you continue?
I went
your
directly
master's?
into the master program.
Is it same state?
Yeah, no,
where
it's
were you?
actually in University of Hartford, and that's also in Connecticut.
Okay.
And so I went there for the insurance as well as management information systems. So I had kind of like a dual
Insurance
degree.
and management
information systems. Yeah.
Okay, that's computer programming.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand where you are today and then, you know, your computer programming background.
Just to keep in mind that when we were growing up in Taiwan, when you go through a national exam to go through college, you are being picked based on the scores and assigned to school. So I did not want to go to business school. I want to be in engineering school. But my dad literally told me that you don't want to be the only girl in engineering school. So I was actually advised to go to a business school. And that's why I have a lot of programming courses when I was in Taiwan. And later on, I just kind of do that in the graduate school.
Which is true. There's not many, women in engineering, the STEM kind of programs, which we are trying to encourage now. Have special scholarships like at Central Piedmont Community College.
Correct.
You know, we really promote STEM, and we have many scholarships for these programs, especially for women, so that they're encouraged to, the balance of having that STEM background.
Exactly.
Doesn't have to be a traditional teacher, nurse kind of fields, because world is changing.
Yeah, and
so
I recall that your daughter is also in the science field.
Yeah, exactly. And, we're talking about this complete change in curriculums. So you did your master's then in management information systems. So we were talking before the show and you said something about, is that where you met your husband?
I actually met my husband first when I came here the first year in Connecticut State University, where I was in one of those biology class, a big auditorium classroom. And it was a midterm time where I was very nervous because that was my first midterm. I can barely understand English, never mind reading and writing the midterm. So I was extremely nervous. So I went to the classroom early, thinking that I can just settle myself down and then I can take a good exam of that. Not knowing that by the time I get there, there was still a whole bunch of people in there taking their midterms.
Well, previous class?
Previous class. And, and I didn't even notice anything. I just wanted to sit down and then just get prepared to take my exam. And didn't know that by the time I sat down, all settled, somebody walked by, and that was my husband, obviously. He walked in and he immediately spoke to me in Chinese. And that was very, very comforting because in 2.5 months, I have not heard anybody speak Chinese at all. And that's how we met, because I sat on pretty much all his stuff.
You sat on his stuff?
And he has to ask me to stand up and then clean all the stuff before he can leave.
That is funny.
Yeah, that's how we met.
That's how you met. And, he spoke to you in Chinese and you fell in love, right?
Yeah, pretty much so. I think he was spying on me before, I just didn't know that.
Ah, okay. That's a very sweet story.
Right.
So what happened after you graduated from your...
I graduated and I immediately got a full-time job with Cigna, which is an insurance company. And then so pretty much from there on, I still went to graduate school part-time and then paid my way through my graduate school pretty much. But in starting there, I was starting to working on the programming job.
Programming job?
Yeah, I'd never really done any type of financial job to begin with, just starting out as a programming job, but pretty much that progressed throughout the career, that the application or design or project management that I do typically are surrounding the financial systems.
Okay. This was all in Connecticut?
That was all in Connecticut.
Okay. So, always $1,000,000 question. How did you end up in Charlotte? And when did you end up? You came to the country in what year?
In about 1988.
1988. Yeah. When did you come to Charlotte?
Charlotte's about 2004, early 2004.
Oh, okay.
So,
you've been here for a long time.
For quite some times, yeah.
Yes.
So we were in Connecticut, and I was working for a company called Diageo as a IT director, if you will. And so as you probably know, when you work for a corporation for a while, you kind of get tired. So I kind of wanted to make a change a little bit in life, but didn't know where I should be changing. So the very first thing that my husband and I did was we hired a certified financial planner to really plan and see if, number one, if we can afford to make a move as a family. Two is that if I can afford to make a career change. And throughout that period of time, TC and I also researched the area that we want to move to. We search about 3 years period of time. Every time that we get vacation time, we will go and visit multiple states, starting from Virginia all the way down to Georgia. And we will visit as many cities as possible to see which one actually fits our dream as a place that we wanted to really stay instead of shoveling snow most of the time up north. And Charlotte actually was the last city that we visited.
Really?
Yeah, it was the last city we almost gave up. We almost felt like we don't need to move because we haven't found the one that we like.
Sure.
But this is the last stop, and we felt like this is great place. Connie was about 3rd grade at the time, so we thought this is a great place for her and for us. And it's you got a major international hub, airport hub as well.
Yes.
So that's how we ended up coming here.
Wow. Well, great decision, obviously. And, that's kind of interesting that you actually hired a financial planner.
Yes.
And to understand where you stand and whether you can afford it or not.
Right.
What are the financial implications?
That's right.
Not many people think through that.
I actually came here, completely quit my job. And then I went back to school to get myself certified as a certified financial planner, because through that process I kind of like what financial planning was. So then I went back to school, get certified, and then I started my own business back in 2005 doing financial planning for personal side of the finance. Then I actually switched again in 2009 to completely focus on private businesses on the consulting side of the financial side of the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question about this now.
Sure.
What was your reaction? Because you talked about your father being conservative, he wanted to make sure, you were in just business, not engineering.
Right.
So when you decided to quit your programming job and decided to go your own business too,
right,
and into completely financial planning, so what was the reaction of your parents?
Well, my dad is a traditional Chinese man who wants security for almost everything. And so he was totally against it. He felt like I gave up a very lucrative, I was a director of a $10 billion company. So it was a pretty lucrative salary, pretty well-established neighborhood and community and all that. So he was very scared, and he really tell me don't pursue it and encourage me to get a job. Even down to the 3rd, 4 years into my business, he still continued to say that, until one day we were traveling together on vacation, and I have to pull him aside at the airport and tell him that please do not mention that again. And, and my mom on the other side is completely opposite and very, very supportive, and she has always encouraged me to keep going and do the best you can, and there's always something good will happen if you persist. And so the analogy she often tells me when you are in the business, sometimes you have ups and downs, and so sometime when I talked about it, and she will always say this, she will say that just picture yourself shampooing your hair, and you're halfway through, you still have lots of shampoo in your hair, you just can't stop. You just have to keep going.
I love that.
You just have to keep going until you get it done. So yeah, that's she has always been. My mom has always been an advocate and very, very supportive about my business.
I love that analogy. I think I'll remember that for a long time. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
So now you decided to go into financials, and so what do you exactly do? You talked about succession planning and small businesses.
Right.
And my concern primarily is because we have small business center at Central Piedmont Community College as well.
Okay.
And this is to help the small businesses people who want to start businesses to come in, strategize, and to see if they're actually qualified, and what kind of marketing strategies do they need, and to survive, and what kind of investment, the entire picture of what does it take to start a small business. But at the same time, I know the data shows that most of the small businesses do not succeed.
That's right. According to SCORE, which is the Small Business Administration part of it, they say that 1 out of every 6 business started will survive.
That's
a very alarming percentage of that. And on top of it, so in the CPCC, you have a startup program where you help business startup. I am almost looking at the other end, where succession planning comes in different aspect of things, where when business are mature enough and owners starting to look at whether or not they can get their value back at some point. And again, according to SCORE, 1/3 of the private businesses out there close down. They don't even talk about any transition, forget about even selling, but 1/3 will simply close down. 1/3 will sell to third party, and 1/3 will transfer within the families or partners. And so 1/3 transfer within, 1/3 will sell out, and 1/3 simply close down.
Wow, that's a pretty dramatic.
It is.
Stats on that.
It is. And part of the reason I'm doing what I'm doing now is that not only because the statistics shows that many people don't even think about it, most of the problem comes in where they don't think about it early enough. They don't plan early enough based on their business cycle. And they're typically, if you talk about the real estate of a business, and so the question was, what will make a real estate valuable based on what you know today?
Well, you just think I'll let you.
Probably location.
Yeah, they say location,
Right.
but I think I was hesitating to answer because it depends on the economy too.
It depends on the economy, but in general rule, you will hear people say that
location
location for business. But on a private business side, it's not location anymore. The private business side is all about timing. So you got timing, and timing. And there are 3 different timings. You talk about business owners themselves, their timing. Are they ready to move on to something else? Challenging, or something else less challenging. So their timing has to be right. And the business itself has to be in the right timing as well. Because if the business is not foundation solid enough to go through that transition, it may crumble, the business, or the value will decrease. And then the third timing is the overall, the macroeconomic timing. If the economic timing is bad, then you may not get most of the value out of your business. So those 3 timings are very critical for any private businesses really to think through. And the key is for a private business owner is to have your business able to sell at any time profitably. And that's hard to do.
Succession planning. So the businesses that are established, most of the time people don't think about what do they want to do next. Do they want to give it to their children, grandchildren, or do they have somebody who's going to take over? Do you want to sell it? That's what you're talking about when it comes to succession planning.
Correct.
Right? So I would think in order to understand that kind of succession planning, just having a finance degree is not enough.
No.
What kind of things do you need to know in order to be a successful succession planner?
Right.
So,
there are a couple of things that it doesn't have one thing that contribute to one profession. In this profession, you could be an MBA, for example, kind of know the entire picture of the business. Or you can be a certified financial planner like myself, or you can be a certified public accountant, CPA as well, or you can be some sort of consulting and management profession as well. The thing is that this is multifacets. You kind of look at a business from multiple angles and ultimately wanted to help the owner get what they able to realize how much their investment they have put in their lifetime before they walk away. So there's a multiple aspect of the qualification, if you will.
Wow, okay. That's pretty deep. That is a lot because it's going to change from business to business, right?
Right.
So when it changes from business to business, you were talking about having the basic understanding of business,
Right.
and of course the financials and some certifications
Right.
that actually support so that you can strategize and understand and analyze that particular business that you're
Correct.
actually advising. So you're talking about really pretty well-depth knowledge.
Very much
Very
so, and
deep
especially you have
knowledge.
to look forward.
Yeah.
Just to plan backwards doesn't work. You have to plan forward. So by the time the business actually transition, you want to make sure the business continue to succeed. And so you have to really look forward and help the owner to get those foundation in place.
And what kind of personality? Because I'm just thinking you're going from business to business, right?
Right.
Different
right.
kinds of people that you're
Yeah.
dealing with.
Yeah.
So what kind of personality do you need to have for that?
I would tend to think that someone has to be pretty open-minded.
Okay.
Yeah, because you do have to look at things that may not fit into a certain standard. Private business owner typically have a different standard compared to a corporation, so you have to be pretty open-minded.
Open-minded. Open-minded. So that you can also let people know whether you can even advise them or not.
That's
whether you
right.
can even help them or not.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So that kind of situation where you need to be blunt enough to
Yeah.
let the person know that I cannot help you, does it
Well,
happen?
I always ask my prospect or clients, I can deliver a message two-way. One is I can tell you straight, no sugarcoating, or I can sugarcoat as much as possible to make you feel better. Which way would you like? And 100% of the time they want a straight answer.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty deep. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
talking
you.
about this. Is such an interesting field, and it pertains to all the people who are aspiring to be business people, their own bosses.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you, and thank you for watching Charlotte, a city of international success. I'm Dr. Maha Gingrich. Please join us again next time, right here on WTVI PBS Charlotte.
A production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.